From the first note, you know it's her. Her artistry, her commitment to her craft, and her willingness to take on new creative challenges have served as an inspiration to me in my career, and she continues to inspire. She has proven that there is nothing she cannot do. Cher is a trailblazer, a fashion trendsetter, truly iconic looks at every single point in her career, a role model, her persevering, showing us how to be strong and how to always be true to ourselves. She's a cultural influencer, a tireless activist, and an incredible humanitarian who cares about our world and speaks out against injustices.
Hello, Mr. Canet and dear Time Ministers. This is Cher, co-founder of Free the Wild, speaking to you today about the animals at Pata Zoo. As you know, the zoo's current conditions are damaging to Mr. Canet and the Thai government's reputations. I know he wants what's best for the animals, so let's work together and award Mr. Canet for his contributions to animal welfare and establish a wildlife center in Thailand in his family name. We have wonderful homes in Africa for Bua Noi and the other African primates, as well as homes for the orangutans in Asia. Free the Wild, along with our partners, will cover all relocation costs. Please let me and Free the Wild work with you this year to help your animals. Thank you for listening.
My mother's waiting for me to grow old and settle down, marry a rich man.
I thought in your case it'd be the other way around. You know,
No.
Lots of poor guys want to marry you.
No, my mother said, Cher, when you get older, I wish you'd hurry and get older so that you would settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man. You know, it's like I don't have to marry one. Something a little bit different. During the season, you know, when we had a little time to spare, we'd ask the audience if they had any questions. Sounds original, doesn't it? Yes. Well, anyway, the staff has put together some of the questions that were most often asked and a few of the answers that they let us put on the air. And I haven't seen them myself, but I think they're really strange. Anyway, here we go. How much do I weigh? I weigh 103 pounds. And I weigh 104 or 5, around there. I guess I weigh about 106. Boy, I can eat anything. What would she just told me I should gain 10 pounds. Have you been talking to my mother? What are my real measurements? Well, hold on just a second. Bob? Hey, Bob, what are my measurements? They're nothing. It's like 31, 20, 20, 34. And also I have a very small head. Isn't that interesting? I'm skinny. There's a perfectly respectable lady sitting out there. She says I shouldn't gain any weight. Listen to that, Mother. I'm a 4 on the bottom and bigger on the top. This will never get on. No, they belong to me. I'm like Pandora's box. You guys opened it up and now don't know what to do with it, but you know, here I am. Strange, I feel like I have tinfoil on my body. Stay. Do you ever have any time for social activity? Well, yes and no. I don't get around as much as you think, but I get around as much as I need to. Am I still seeing Greg Allman? As regularly as I can. But you'll just read the paper and you'll find out how it turns out. I have a plan to come to Texas. Oh, I don't know if there was a good reason I might go there. Who am I dating right now? Nobody. Not anybody. Nobody. 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 The mortality rate around my house is very high. Well, you know, they come and they go. Chris, I don't know Elvis Presley. I've never met him. So to break it off with him was an easy thing for me since it never was. No, I'm going with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I think I'd like to do everything once. No, wait a minute, let me finish it. You'll never see this, America. I like all men. Short ones, tall ones, skinny ones. Not so much fat ones. Who am I dating right now? Geronimo was an English sheepdog. I have Hunky, who's a big Rottweiler. And I have China, who's a small Lhasa Apso. And what was the question? No, you know what? I don't gamble and I don't drink and I like to stay up late. So 1 out of 3, that's not bad. But take it from me, my life is... What kind of a car do I drive? I drive a turquoise blue Dino Ferrari. I'm not real good at looking at price tags. He just asked me if it was true that Jane Russell asked me to take over her place in the bra ads. No, what she asked me if I fill in on one side, that's all. He just asked me if I've ever taken singing lessons. No, does it show? What am I doing here? He just asked me if my belly button was insured. No, who's gonna take it? I mean, you know, it's not that easy to rip off a belly button. What I do with my clothes, I put them in my closet and hope that someone will ask me out so I can wear them again. Have I ever worked with Barbra Streisand? No. I've never even met her. We were almost introduced one night, and someone said, "Do you want to meet Cher?" And she said, "No." So that's about as close as I'm going to get to her, I guess. I got picked up. For those of you who don't know what picked up means, that means that my series got renewed. Is this going to be a legal question? Are you a lawyer? Wait a minute, I'm real weary of men that look like you right now. What am I doing again, Arthur? If I pick up another magazine with my face on the cover, I'm gonna throw up. This won't get on the air, but I don't really care. You guys wanna see my mother and sister? Come on. This is my mother, Georgia, and this is my sister, Georgiana. What is my dad doing now? She just asked me if I'm going to have Sonny Bono. I refer to him as El Primo, but you know him as Sonny Bono. And on any of the shows. I hope to have him next year on my first show. Sir, yes, with the tie.
Yes, since I'm already fairly short, if I agreed to grow a mustache, could I be a replacement for Sonny?
No, nobody could be a replacement for Sonny. Take it from me. Have I ever lied to you? Okay, we got time for one more question. Yes, the lady with the little sweater and the...
I'd like to know, Cher, where you got the idea for this section.
I don't know. I was sitting home one Saturday night and I was watching television and the idea just came to me.
No kidding, out of the blue, just like that. Did it come to you at about 10 o'clock at night?
Actually, it was about 10:01.
Un'eterna diva, un'icona internazionale, una leggenda. L'intramontabile fascino di Cher. 60 anni di successi in esclusiva a Verissimo. Domenica alle 16:30 su Canale 5.